Hey guys, this is Agent, and this is my blog for June. Well, dude, I guess the big thing to talk about is basically my Kickstarter for my second book. Now, as you guys know, I've been shooting for book 2 for a while now. In this entire year, I've been shooting for book 2, and I've been using my frequent flyer mileage to kind of fund that. Well, I have several frequent flyer mileage programs with different airlines. The main one I use is actually Southwest. That's the one that's kind of keeping me afloat right now. I also have American Airlines, and I decided to use a chunk of the American Airline ones to go to London for MCM Expo in October because number one, I need a vacation, and number two, I really want to see a convention in another country. So I decided to bite the bullet and to do that. So anyway, that's October. That's October. So right now is June. And Anime Expo is in 1 week, and I know everybody around the city, probably around the country, are busy trying to get everything done before AX hits next Wednesday. Actually, next Thursday, but next Wednesday is day 0. And, you know, day 0, that's almost a day in itself right there. So I want to talk about the second book so I can explain to you why or what it is about. The second book kind of expands on the first book. So it is basically, well, 2 parts. The first part is portraits, like the same thing you saw in the first book. So it'll be shot against a gray backdrop, and I am doing that. Somebody just Facebooked me. I am doing that around the country for at least 10 conventions. So that part will be part of the book, but the other part of the book is what I could call behind the scenes. And what that means is that when you usually see cosplay, it's usually like on your Facebook wall, or you're at a convention and you're like, hey, that dude's dressed up as so-and-so. So in both cases, it's the costume's done and they're at a convention already. But and as you guys know, there's a big chunk of people out there who make their own costumes. You don't have to make your own cosplays. You can buy it or get a commissioner, but there are a big chunk of people who like to get their hands dirty and make stuff. And so when you go to a convention, what you see is just the tip of the iceberg. You don't see everything else that goes into it. So what I really want to do in the second book is to expand upon it and to show people like what cosplayers go through. So I kind of want to follow them in fabric stores. So you know, picking out fabric. I want to be there when they're at the hardware store looking for, I don't know, PVC pipes for their props or something. I kind of want to show like the whole process. So it's almost like a day in the life of a cosplayer, but instead of following one cosplayer around, I'm following, by my estimation, it'd be close to 100 people around the country. Now, not everybody's going to make it into the book, but I really want to spend the next year just traveling and photographing and talking to cosplayers, and to really kind of put together a book which I believe would best represent, to the best of my abilities, what I see cosplay. Just like the first book, the second book is not about who is best or who's most gorgeous. It's about just a wide spectrum of cosplayers from beginners to experience. I'm not as concerned about your shape, size, your race, or anything else really, as long as you are in costume, you know. So AX is the first big convention that's coming up that I'm going to really be going all out in photographing behind the scenes. So if you happen to be there at day 0 night at either the JW Marriott or the Lux City Center or the what's the other hotel? Hotel Figueroa. Those are the 3 closest hotels to AX. And if you don't mind me coming by, I want to come to your room and photograph like the last sprint to get your costume done. I'm hoping to get like a bunch of people, and then I would just kind of spend the night going to different hotel rooms and photographing. And then on the first day of AX, day 1, I actually want to start off early in the morning and go to various hotel rooms and photograph people getting ready. I can already imagine in my head, you know, there's probably 4 or 5 people in a room. There's mass chaos. People are helping each other doing makeups. It's going to be chaos and shenanigans. And so I kind of want to be there to capture that aspect of it. And then I hope during the day to follow various cosplayers around as they do what they do at a convention. And then on Saturday, I'm going to set up to do the backdrop photo shoot. I don't know where I'm going to be right now. There's 2 places I'm going to be. Either I'm going to be in South Hall, which It's where I was back in 2009 when I shot the first book, or I will be in this new area. AX has this new like cosplay area or something like that. It's like, from what I understand, it's in the North Hall. There will be backdrops for cosplay photographers to take pictures of cosplayers in front of. I know cosplay photographers, that group will be there. And I think there's other cosplay related things going on in that room. I'm not sure. I want to go check it out because usually I don't like photo rooms because I actually like to be out in the open because then I can see people and I can grab them. It's just easier that way. So I will post on my Facebook, Twitter, where I'm going to be on Saturday, on Friday afternoon. Okay? By the way, I'm doing the same thing in San Diego and the same thing at Otakon too. So if you guys want, are you okay with me coming to your rooms? Please email me. It's ejan@cosplayamerica.com. Put the subject line like the name of the convention, like Anime Expo behind the scenes, day 0, or Anime Expo behind the scenes for just the average mornings. Same thing if it's San Diego Comic Con or it's going to be Otakon, same thing too. So, frankly, I'm scared because I have no idea how this is going to turn out at all. You know, I have it in my head ideas of how to make the next book, but until I actually get out there and continuously shoot footage for next year and then start editing down, I'm not even sure what's going to happen. But that's okay. My whole 5 years of my life has been pretty much like, what the hell am I doing? And the one thing I really learned is about, if you're especially in the creative field, is that is pretty much what everybody's kind of doing. Is like, what the hell? They're just doing what they can to do best. And nobody has really all the answers. It's just a lot of trial by fire. I think that's the best way to call it, trial by fire. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Yeah, the Kickstarter launches next week. I gotta go back and work on it because I'm still working out the details of stuff. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.